Hey everybody. This is the first episode of Introspection. This is my wife, Mary. Say hi, babe.
Say hi, Mary. Yes, hello. I am Babe.
You are a babe.
That's what he will be referring to me as throughout the babe. Because we got into a fight. Not a fight, but I was mad at him because I was like, you don't call me anything else but Babe. And I'm like, you don't call me. I don't like my name, but
you are a babe to me. Fine. This is the first episode of Introspection. I decided to want to do a little like talk show style thing, like kind of like a podcast but on stream.
Show.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about many different things, such as different topics. Today's topic is ADHD, and I have many other topics that I want to do in the weeks to come. But today, we're going to talk ADHD. We're going to talk about, how it affects people, how it affects me. That's one of the main reasons why I wanted to start off with ADHD, so that y'all can get to know me as a person. Like, I feel like it's one of the...
Coleman wasn't a person before, and he needs to know.
Yeah,
y'all know.
That I am a person. Honestly, it's probably... For me, I feel like it's one of my main traits that people recognize right away, but don't really recognize it as ADHD. And so I just kind of want to just get it out there. I lose track a lot. I don't know. What can you...
ADHD advocacy.
How would you describe me, babe? Like, knowing me, like where am I on the scale of...
That's a loaded question. It's, I don't know, because like when we first met, you were like, I noticed, I don't know, not quirks. I wouldn't say quirks, but everyone kind of reacts to the world in a different way, right? So I feel like maybe I noticed that, like, one of the biggest things was like that you and I see the world in different ways. So I think that was like the biggest, because I don't have ADHD. I have a couple other things, but I don't have ADHD. So it was just interesting. I remember how I would always tell you, it's interesting to me how your brain works or whatever.
There were many like times where we were talking about like how our thought process is, like, how you have an inner monologue, for example.
Yes.
And for me,
that's an interesting discussion.
And for me, I don't really hear myself. I don't hear my thoughts. I honestly, it's all pictures or ideas.
That's the weirdest thing to me, is that you don't hear yourself talk. Like, that's my whole life, is just hearing myself talk about what I'm thinking about, like, oh, what am I gonna do next in the day? Like, I hear my own voice, but I guess you don't.
And I lose track when I'm talking all the time, where I will have a thought and I will be going on with the thought, but then I will, at some point, I will get off course, or I will forget what I'm talking about, or I'll go ahead of a story, like I will
pretty much every conversation we have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that happens. Facts.
Oh shit, Melissa Zam just wanted to hop on to say the Bishops are the hottest couple out there. Aw, thank you, Mel. I hope you're having a good Sunday.
I don't think you're working, right? If you are,
that sucks.
That's booty hole.
That's booty. I do want to put a precursor. I just don't want to filter myself. So, and I don't want you to feel, babe, that you have to filter yourself either. I kind of want this...
I cuss like a sailor, so that's what's gonna happen.
So, just a precursor. There is no filter on this. We are just gonna speak our minds and just talk. We're also gonna play some Minecraft here.
I've been in that same position for like...
Oh, shh.
Oh, there I am.
Yeah, you're moving now. All right. We're in Minecraft. We're doing the thing. Let me tell you about some of my main experiences growing up with ADHD for a second. Because honestly, I grew up with it my whole life, even as a child, and luckily I was diagnosed pretty early.
Question about how you were diagnosed. So, did your mom take you? Is it dark?
Yeah, let's get to our beds.
What the hell? Hold on. I
Babe.
can't remember how to do things.
Babe.
I can't remember.
I see you over here. It's WASD to
I
move.
don't have a bed. How do I get out?
I'm right over here. Look. Oh my gosh, I'm getting attacked.
Oh my god.
How do you don't know how to move?
No, I'm moving. Shit.
Okay, our beds are right here. Get on the bed.
Bro, I was so disoriented.
Get on the
I didn't
bed.
know what the hell was going on. I was scared as fuck. All right, sorry.
All right, what was your question? What was your question? That's a zombie.
Am I on fire?
No,
it's a zombie. Am I on fucking fire?
No. The zombie was on fire.
Where is it?
I killed it for you.
Okay, thank you.
Mary doesn't deal with zombies well.
So wait, a little. What's it called?
How I was diagnosed.
I don't.
You were.
Wait, I was gonna say I don't play video games. So this is rare, y'all. I don't play anything. Coleman introduced me to Minecraft, and now I like it, but it's still scary. So.
And that's her cow.
All right.
Those are her cows.
Darcy!
All right, what was your question? You were gonna ask something.
Shit, I know. I was asking you, how did your mom die? Like, did she take you to the doctor? What prompted her? Because I feel like your mom, she's never a person who like loves going to the doctor.
So I'm gonna base it off memory, just a little bit here. So, when I was younger, in school, the teachers would tell my mom that I was abruptive in class, that I was hyper.
So the teacher snitched on you.
Yeah, during parent-teacher meetings and stuff like that, they informed my mom like, hey,
your kid's having issues.
Yeah, he's just a little too much. We kind of hate him as a student. We hate this kid. He's really annoying.
Facts.
And
so
I'm joking. And so I think maybe they referenced a doctor or something. I don't know. But I ended up
school that started it.
Yeah, so I ended up going to see someone. A doctor asked me questions. I'm pretty sure
mom questions.
I'm pretty sure they also did a spending the night over at the hospital type test where they they analyzed me over a course of a day. They wanted to check they checked how I slept, like if I would wake up in the night.
That's kind of hardcore.
It was very extensive.
Just for ADHD. Well, I feel like now everyone uses ADHD, so it's like not that's why it's shocking to me that you had to go through so much. But
yeah, it was very extensive. I remember it lasted a few weeks. Where I would be going to see this doctor or psychiatrist or whoever specializes in ADHD.
Probably a psychiatric nurse practitioner or whatever.
Yeah, you know the words. I don't.
I do. I know the words. Oh, people don't know what I do. So I'm a social worker, and I have a lot of experience with kiddos and mental health with children. I would do a lot of assessments and help diagnose with like a licensed practitioner. So if it sounds like I know what I'm saying, 80% of the time I do.
And that's why you're
I'm
perfect.
Too cocky.
And that's why you're perfect for me.
I also have low self-esteem.
So yeah, after a few weeks, they prescribed me. I'm pretty sure I started with Adderall, and they would up the dosage, or mess with the dosage at least once a month or once every 2 months,
Yeah,
based
just to
on
see.
reports from the teachers, based on how I was doing at home, and I would literally take Adderall 2 to 3 times a day. I am just running in circles on this.
You're like, I can't do anything while I talk. See, that might be something else. Is like you can't focus on more than one thing. I'm over here getting sugar cane, and
I'm just trying to
it's
decide
easy
what
for
I want to
me.
do. I think, okay, I got all this wood. I'm just gonna build. Okay.
It's easy for me to multitask, but for Coleman, it's a little bit harder.
What was I saying? See,
That you had to take it multiple times a day.
oh yes. Okay.
So that right now, like we're able to give kids extended extended release, so that way they don't have to go multiple times a day. Because I mean, that's a big barrier. Is like, how the fuck you gonna have this kid be reminded all the time?
Oh yes, that's actually one of the things I wanted to talk about was how often I had to be reminded. It was a chore to go to the nurse's office during school and being told to take a pill every day, and oh my gosh, I would literally go from lunch. I would be reminded, hey, don't forget to take your pill in the morning, or no, I take my pill at home, and then I would
In
go
the
to
morning.
school. Yep, and then I would go to school, and then at lunchtime I'd have to take it again, and yeah, so I would go straight to lunch, like, oh, I don't need to do anything, and then
Like,
lunch,
going
a-
to lunch.
and then lunch ends, and boom, on the intercom, can Coleman come to the nurse's office? And my teacher would look so pissed because it would happen so frequently.
What a bitch.
Oh my god, I hated that teacher. Oh, I'm not gonna name names, but that teacher was a bitch. She was so mean.
Not that teachers are,
I
bad, but
yeah, I just feel like
some teachers are really
she,
rough
she
and
would
it's messed
out
up.
me, bro. I remember I picked my nose in class once, and she literally outed me in front of the class, like 30 kids.
Yeah, that's messed
Isn't that
up.
messed up? I was already having a hard time, but and boom, everybody's laughing at me because I picked my nose. But yeah,
Haha, Coleman's a nose picker. He probably eats it too. It's probably what they said.
oh my god. God damn it.
Shit.
People from my childhood are gonna see this and be like, oh yeah, and then it started up again. Fuck. Alright.
Coleman's a nose picker.
Yeah, let's move on from that. Basically, when I was younger, having ADHD was hard. But once I did start the meds, I can say honestly, I probably did better in school for sure. But I was still, just a hyper kid in general. And honestly, some people are gonna say, being hyper is normal as a kid. Um, and at one point I did feel like maybe maybe it was, what's the word, like when a diagnosis is wrong, or
But I remember you telling me that you did notice in your childhood that you were a little bit more than you
yeah,
felt like, because you felt not ostracized, but more like, like that you were a little bit different than other people because you would get bullied. You have a history of getting bullied and stuff.
yeah, like growing up with ADHD definitely was very hard. And yes, I did recognize it. And as a kid, though, you don't really recognize things like in the full
True.
picture. It wasn't until I was an adult that I noticed my differences between other people.
Yeah, that's a good point.
As a
And then it
kid, you kind of
your childhood maybe made a little bit more sense.
yeah, as a kid, you kind of just notice that you're different, but you don't know why. You know, I think that's
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where
Gotcha.
it's different. You know, but
Yeah, that makes sense.
moving on, there are ways going into adulthood, you know, where I recognized my strengths, I recognized my weaknesses when it came to ADHD. There's a lot of things that coincide. A lot of people believed that ADHD was caused by something. You know, some people believed that it was TV, too much television, or bad parenting was even a reason that some people thought, you know, oh, you just didn't discipline your kid, you know, and stuff like that.
That's all false. We're here to debunk.
Yeah, studies shown that, you know, it's not because of bad parenting or too much TV or anything like that. It's literally just something in your brain that, you know, there's a disconnect there. And what did I read about that? Basically, the main cause that researchers have found is just a lack of dopamine in the brain.
Yeah. Some of those chemicals that are in there, like sometimes like people, like you hear people say that the brain is wired differently. Like that's literally true. Like there's different structures in the brain, like with different like with speech, motor control. Like if you notice you know, stuff like that. Like it can be genetic too. Like I always asked in my assessments, does your parents or anyone else in your family have ADHD? And if the answer was yes, then that was like hella higher probability.
Yeah, like you were saying, when it comes to parents with ADHD, I think I read somewhere it said like 50% chance that if a parent has ADHD, the kid's gonna have ADHD as well.
50.
50%. Yeah, I read 50%. Based on what I read, that's what they said.
No,
And
that honestly sounds about right.
and honestly, damn, my kid's gonna be messed up. No, I'm just kidding.
First of all, we don't know. Don't be making no damn assumptions here.
No, honestly, that's the thing. I am not ashamed of my ADHD. There are moments where it's hard, and I feel like it's a crutch. It affects me in ways that it doesn't affect other people, and I feel like a lot of other people handle their ADHD way better than I do.
But everybody's symptoms are different, and that's something that we really have to remember.
Yeah.
Here we can even go into like more like what symptoms look like. We're not trying to make this a damn lecture.
So there are two types of ADHD. Well, three, but the two main ones are hyperactivity, or no, predominantly hyperactive impulsive ADHD. That's when, you know, you're hyper, restless, always needing to do something. You start tasks and don't follow through because your mind goes on to the next thing. Hyper focusing can be another aspect of it. You know, you just really want to do something and you do it, and then boom, you just want to move on to the next thing. And there's a lot of aspects to it, but those are a few. Can you name any others that you can think of?
There's ones that are a little bit different, like irritability is a big one that people don't notice. Like if you're getting angry sometimes, or you're getting like you're a little bit more easy to like get upset. Like sometimes like any little thing will set you off. That's
Yeah.
something. Something else is like being really hard on yourself about like you notice like throughout the week, oh, I didn't get any of this done. And so like some symptoms of like depression or anxiety, like it can be caused primarily by your ADHD, not just like, oh, I'm depressed. It's like, well, no, there's symptoms of ADHD that are going on that are like eh, inhibiting like things that you're doing in your life, like work. Oh my gosh. People who work that have ADHD have so much trouble, like even adults. So there are some adults that don't realize that they had ADHD. Like, and as a kid, they're like, yeah, I guess I was a little bit more hyper, or yeah, I guess I was a little bit more like this. And then they take like some tests and stuff, and they realize that yeah, they get diagnosed as an adult because of how much it's affecting their work or or school or stuff like that. Just it can affect you in any way, I feel, and that's kind of hard, but like to get diagnosed, you have to have like 6 markers that it lists in that manual.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how that works, which is it can
And
be problematic, but
yeah, and one of my main issues with ADHD, you know, with the irritability and all that, even you know the depression, it was hard for me to be happy at work. It was hard for me to go and do a monotonous same task every day type of
get bored
situation.
easily.
Yeah, like jobs were just so depressing to me. Like I couldn't wake up and get up and go, you know, like and sometimes I would see people just in a really good mood at work and I'd be like, how are you in a good mood based on how today is going? Like
Quick
I
question.
yeah,
Where do you want to put the garden? Was it right here?
this could be a
Like so
garden.
I can start
Yeah, this could be a
right?
garden room. Yeah,
I can start
we could
planting.
put
Oh wait, but
glass
don't we
over
need
here.
water?
Yeah. Do you remember how to make the water to move water around?
Do I put it in with a bucket?
Okay. I'm gonna start
No,
you
I
off.
don't
I'm
remember.
gonna start you off here. Does this ring a bell?
Hold up. And then I can go like this.
Yep. And then go back to a water source over there.
Oh, and I get more. Okay, so I was kind of right.
And then do the opposite corner. Okay, you got your water?
Okay.
And then do
I
the
got my water.
opposite corner. See how the water's moving to that corner? Right there?
So do I do?
You
Where
hit
do I
the
do that?
corner that it's moving. So right here. Put the water down right here.
I just put it down.
Yep. No, not on the block. Not on the block. In the block.
Okay, let me pick it up.
In the block right there.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Okay.
Can I throw down my bucket with water?
I have a bucket of water right here. So you hit
the sun's going down.
You hit the corner. Minecraft lesson of the day. I'll show you. We'll do it again. Let's go to sleep real quick.
Okay. See, this is Minecraft. This is also Minecraft 101 for my noob ass.
Teaching Mary Minecraft. I love it.
Plus convo.
Okay, so let's try again. Okay, so come here. Oh, actually, this water source is now infinite. Anywhere you take it, it's just gonna refill. This is like the best way to have an infinite water source.
Is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
Okay. So then now do we have to make a trail going up?
So what I'm gonna do is restart it real quick.
What?
I'm gonna show you.
Why?
Because you need to learn. So, all right, I'm gonna start it off. Okay, do you have your water bucket that you still have?
Yeah.
Okay, so now click the inside of this block.
Click it?
Yep. Or put down the water.
With the bucket.
Yeah, with the bucket.
Do I have to dig that up?
You're gonna right click right here. No, not on top. You did
That's
on.
what I
No, I said inside. Inside, right here. Right here.
What do you mean?
Not on top. Inside. There. You see? What do you mean?
I was like, I'm doing what you're asking. Wait, so now if I pick up water with my bucket, oh shit.
If you pick up water,
go away?
it will not go away. It's infinite water.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So now you can make a garden.
I can dig?
Not there. Don't do there.
What? I'm trying to do a line that goes up like that. No?
What do you want to do?
Because remember our garden that you had before? We had a line of water going like this.
Yeah.
So can't we do the same thing? And then we can plant on like
okay,
left or
so
right.
maybe we don't want our infinite water source right here. Maybe we want it right here then, so that it's not in the way of the garden.
No, where it should be then is like right here where I'm standing. Because remember, okay, in our old world, Coleman had like 3 strips of water. And then on both sides of the strip, there was garden. Remember?
Yeah.
I know it was the ice world, but we can build that, can't we?
Yeah, we can. But here's, okay, listen. This block right here, this square of water, I usually use it to help me fill up the
Oh, because it was infinite water.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put.
Okay, let me fill in that hole. Oh, wow! I was going to, but whatever.
Okay, dude.
Okay, so that's
fill up your water. Fill up your water real quick.
It is filled.
It is filled. Okay.
Yes.
So we're gonna do the same thing over here. Let's just go right here. Come to me.
Why are we there?
Come to me. Come to me. This is where the infinite. Here. Now fill right here, inside the block.
Okay. I know. I got it. Oh shit. Okay.
Boom. Now.
Okay.
We'll do what you were saying. So now let's do a block away. Let's do like right. Let's start right here.
Yeah, I'm done.
So you want to do like, ooh, you know what we could do?
Oh, my dumbass didn't fill up my bucket.
We could do a spiral type garden. Would that be cool?
Ooh, yeah. Sorry, y'all. Minecraft's important too. Okay, so quick promo. Kinder should sponsor us. So there are these little. I went to Fry's, which is the Kroger store, so Smith's, Fry's, whatever. And if you've ever had a Kinder bar, a Bueno bar, it's like this creamy, rich, like it's like crunchy, and then there's like chocolate inside or whatever. So I found them in minis, in mini form. Oh. So me over here like, as if you haven't been eating them. We finished two bags.
They are really good.
So this is what it looks like. And let me bite it. The inside looks like that.
Kinder is really good. Yummy, yummy. Can't just have one. So have you guys noticed?
Ooh, that's looking good.
Have you guys noticed that I cannot stay on topic at all? Like, it's very hard.
I don't want to say it's impossible, because with time, like, you can learn any skill, right?
Yeah.
But it's really, really hard to stay on task. Or multitask, I mean. I feel bad bringing up the garden, because I knew that we'd have to backtrack, but fine.
It's okay, I'm almost done. Make a hoe.
Oh, yeah.
Make a hoe.
What'd you call me?
I'm sorry. I do want to continue a little bit further. We were talking about the first type of ADHD. There's also a second one.
Yeah.
And we haven't even gotten into that. The second is called predominantly inattentive ADHD.
This is formerly known as ADD. So I know some people say, I don't have ADHD, I have ADD. And Coleman was one of those people. But since 2000...
It was very recent.
It was recent. This
very
is
recent.
In the 2010s. Remember that DSM-5 book I talked about? So it was the 4th edition where it still had ADD. But now that we have the 5th edition, they just changed it to ADHD predominantly hyperactive, ADHD predominantly inattentive, and the third one is ADHD combined. So both hyperactive and inattentive.
And honestly, I think I have the combined. I don't want to self-diagnose.
You have elements of both.
But I do have... I was looking at it, and I have elements of both, so... I feel like I don't need a doctor to tell me that. But yeah, so the predominantly inattentive ADHD, you're not going to be as hyper probably if this is what you have. But you do have trouble focusing, zoning out. You're looking for stimulation. to keep your mind preoccupied with something, chores and things that are, that you don't really want to do, things that don't come with a lot of
interest.
like dopamine to the brain, like things that really are just not fun, are going to be really hard for you to do. So video games and I don't know, things that are like hot, really fun to you, like biking or
Things
skating.
that are hot.
Uh,
I thought that's what you said.
things that are hot,
Oh, shit.
are going to be, let's go to bed, are going to be, you're going to be like hyper focusing on that as well. You're going to always be looking for that stimulation.
It's just that, and like people have multiple interests, right? So say that somebody likes reading and drawing and playing video games. So sometimes you'll be like, okay, I'm done reading, like, and you don't pick that up for a while because you're like, well, now I'm hyper focused on this other thing.
After like looking over these things and talking about these things, I feel like, oh man, it's like kind of bumming me out a little bit because some of these things I know I've done. For example, when it comes to predominantly inattentive ADHD, and when it comes to stimulus and stimuli to the brain and all that, it affects me in ways that I feel ashamed of. Like for example, when it came to jobs and them being so hard to stay with and happy with, I would I would quit jobs just because I just cannot feel good about going to work. Like, and part of me is ashamed of that. I wish I could be that guy that can hold a job for a very long time, and even if
But you can. I mean,
I
honestly, it's
I
not
know.
like you're changing jobs every 4 months.
Yeah.
That would be a little bit. But
And another thing, I feel like this is helping me out realize, where my problems lie, so that I can fix it. And I have been working on my ADHD and have this new job that I started about 3 months ago, and I love it. I don't have any thoughts of leaving it. I don't have any thoughts of being miserable at work. I even wake up like ready to go and I wouldn't say excited to go to work, but
but it's not like I'm struggling to get out of bed, like fuck this. It's not like that. Where before, where he had a job at a call center, it was for billing. My gosh, billing for a cable company. And that one, there would be some times where I'd really have to pressure you to get out of bed and go to work.
yeah.
And it's not like it was something that you enjoyed, and it's not like you were like fuck this job, because you weren't. It was just literally feeling physically unable to go because of the trouble it's going to cause you during the day.
When it came to just being happy with work and being where I am, and trying to progress in a job, trying to look good for the boss and all that, with ADHD, that made it hard. And so those are some things that you got to look for. Like if you're doing the same thing, like if you're having troubles with focus, if you're having troubles with being happy at a job, if you're having troubles with not
Interrupting people
yeah,
when they're
interrupting,
talking.
or being inattentive to things that might not interest you, but it's a person that you care about, but you're being like, you can't really pay
Like
attention to them.
children or a partner, or
Like maybe go see a healthcare professional and see if you can find out if you have ADHD or not, because there are solutions, and I want to go into that when it comes to ADHD.
really quick, there are I feel like a lot of times people are like, I can't afford to go see a psychiatrist for like this or whatever. But honestly, even if you see like your regular like family doctor, like they'll know where to send you, and they'll know like who to ask. And a lot of the time, because ADHD medication is classified like as a stimulus, or as like a or not stimulus, that's stimulo, No, it's classified as like a class 1. It's a stimulant drug, so like you have to show ID to go get it at the pharmacy and stuff. Because they are of that nature, a lot of the times, from what I've seen in my work, in getting mental health referrals and doing medication management and stuff like that, people are like, well, if my family doctor won't prescribe it, I don't want to go see like a therapist or a psychiatrist. And it's like, it's not that complicated as people sometimes make it out to be. So yeah, just go ask. Just go see what's up,
Yeah, I did want to add with the medication, some people are gonna be against medication, and that's totally fine. But I do want to say I was the same way. I'm really like, if I don't need to take medication, do not want to. Like I just don't like.
TBH, I pressured you to get medication, and I'm not gonna lie and say I didn't. But after a while, well, you can say that, like, why you agreed after a while.
Yeah, when it came to medication, like, it came to a point where nothing I was doing was working. There would be points where I would halt my progress, or I would take 2 steps back after making 1 step forward. I would have a lot of troubles just doing things. And there came a time, just a few last year actually, where even things that I found fun were not fun to me anymore. I took
we had trouble like with streaming, taking that time.
Yeah, I took a long hiatus from streaming. I was doing really well. I got to affiliate with the help of friends and viewers. I lost that passion that I had, and it was affecting me. I couldn't even play video games. I couldn't go out with friends. I couldn't even call friends on the phone. I was just having a lot of issues. I was having issues at work, and honestly, I feel like I tried a lot of things. I tried getting help from peers, from my wife, from friends, trying to get some support. But there came a
self-help thing.
Yeah, and there came a time where it just wasn't enough. So I did decide that, you know what, I'm going to try medication. I'm happy I did. I started. When did I start? I want to say about 3 months, 4 months ago.
4 months ago or so.
Yeah. I found a source, a medical source that, even since I didn't have insurance, they still helped me out, gave me free visits. They also hooked me up with free psychiatrist visits. Honestly, that was because of the help of my wife. She had resources, but I'm sure in every state there are resources that are similar to what I found.
It's a Google search away.
Yeah, and so I got the help I needed.
Everybody works different. And like for Coleman, one thing that was your priority that I remember we talked about was that you didn't want to go back on a stimulant if you didn't have to, because those can be heavy. There can be some side effects, like lack of what were some that you had, like lack of feeling hungry or a little bit?
Yeah, when I was on Adderall, I just remember I couldn't eat. So taking the pill before lunch was like a given, because if I took it before, I'm not gonna eat.
You mean after lunch?
Or yeah, after lunch, I would not be able to stomach anything. Like, I would literally not be able to swallow. So yes, there are effects to certain medications that
any medication, but
to any medication that could be negative, and maybe something that you do not want, and supersede the reasons of taking medications.
There's a different plan out there for everyone, and even if like I said, if you talk to your family doctor, you could be like, yeah, I want to see if I have something, but maybe you don't. Maybe you're not ready to get therapy or to get meds, and that's totally fine. Like the first step is feeling like, maybe I have some, like, you don't have to jump right in. Like, it took Coleman and I say Coleman and I because, you know, it's a joint effort. Like, being in a relationship with somebody and helping somebody who has ADHD it's a different ballgame. You know, like I said, I didn't have any experience with it. For me, there was like more depression and anxiety in my family. So I had little to no experience with like ADHD with like a real person who had it, I guess. So for me, you know, obviously it's like a joint effort between both of us. Oh no, I fell. I was trying to walk over to you. But yeah, it took us like what, Coleman and I have been together in February, it'll be 5 years, and he just started like seeking like maybe professional help for it, like we said a couple months ago.
And so at that point, if you decide that you don't want to do medication, there are other ways that I found that have helped me. I'm going to state those ways first before I go off and talk about what other people have done to help themselves. For me, say you want to do chores or hard tasks, and
so you need to clean the house.
Yeah, you're having trouble cleaning your room, or you need to. What I like to do is I like to set a timer. And I'll be honest, I haven't done that in a while because I really haven't had the need to do deep cleaning in a while. I'll be honest, but
because I've been doing
it. Damn it, I'm outed.
I haven't felt the need. Yeah, right.
I'll help you clean more, babe. I'm sorry. So, like setting a timer, like you can set it for 5 minutes, you can set it for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then once that timer finishes and it rings, you stop doing whatever you need to do. Stop doing those dishes, stop cleaning, stop doing laundry, whatever you're doing, and just give yourself a break. 5, 10, 15 minutes. Treat it like, you know, you're at a job and you're given a break every so often.
On break.
You know, and treat it like you're on break. And then after that 15 minutes and you still got a little bit that you need to do or more that you need to do and you want to get it done, set that timer again for the same allotted amount of time. You know, like, just, you know, give yourself breaks. Don't feel like you have to get it all done all at once. You know, and I feel like that was the main issue when it came to cleaning. Things would pile up just because I didn't have a way to manage it. And I feel like setting a timer, setting a limit for yourself, really, you know, it just gives you, you know, less overwhelming feelings.
And TBH, when Coleman did set that up, like, I've never seen you like clean better or like with more energy, I guess. Excuse me. Like, it actually, like, I remember I was doubtful. I was like, okay, like, let's see if it helps you, which isn't the most encouraging attitude now that I think about it. But I remember you did that, and then like you took a break, and I was like, damn, because it's like, it's almost like you hyper focused on cleaning, but then you gave yourself a little break so it wasn't like hard on you. And honestly, it really helped, in my opinion, from what I saw.
And I do want to add, it doesn't always have to be a timer. You could also do things such as like, okay, I'm going to get this part of the chore done. Like, one thing I like to do is sections, because sometimes you don't want to work on setting up an alarm, you know, you kind of want to just get up and go. So sometimes I'll tell myself, okay, I'm going to do this section of my room. And only that section. I will hyper focus on a square in the room and literally just pick up everything in that spot, put it where it needs to go. And yeah, I might still, you know, go off track, but at least I'm going off track in that little square.
A pig! Oh my god!
Oh, she found a pig.
Sorry. Oh, come here. I don't know how to grab it. I don't have any beets. I don't have any food.
I got.
I have our flowers.
I'm coming. Oh my god.
Do you see where I am?
Yes.
Okay, so follow the sugar cane all the way to the end.
I'm coming.
If you have a lead.
Come on.
Hi, baby.
Let's go. Oh shit. Can you build a bridge?
What the fuck?
Yeah, just build a little.
What? Just dirt?
Yeah, dirt across.
Okay. Shit. I don't think I have enough dirt.
Okay, I have dirt. Let me do it.
Hey, babe, we gotta go to sleep.
I know. Get in.
Sorry. But
Sorry, I'm just...
shit, where's our thing? Oh, it's over here. Sorry, I panic whenever it's dark.
One thing I want to start trying is meditating.
We both need to do that.
It could be just sitting in your car when you get home or right before you go into work and just sitting with yourself for 5 minutes. Just telling yourself, hey, I'm going to have a good day. Or, think about the things that you need to get done. Or
think about the things you're looking forward to when you get home. This is something that one of my professors taught me for self-care, because that's something that we talk about a lot in social work. It's like, oh, you need to take care of yourself because, you don't want to burn out. Because, working with people is, and especially people who like need help from a social worker, like that shit's rough, right? It's hard because you have to like not take work home with you. And that could be for anybody. Like, say you have a stressful ass like office job, and like if you look at another computer or another file or another, whatever, right? I don't know what y'all's stress are. If you look at another one, you're like, like I'm gonna get mad, or like you don't want to get home and like dump all your stress on your boyfriend or your husband or your family, What he used, it was like a bookshelf. You have your different like sections of your life kind of compartmentalized in like an imaginary bookshelf that you have in your head. So you say, okay, I'm putting down, like for my professor, his was like at home, like he's a husband, he's a father, he likes, say like you like journaling or whatever, right? So then you put your like job book back in the library and then chills for a second. He does this like in his car, I think, on the way home. And then he'll pick up his, all right, I'm on my way home, I'm gonna pick up my family book, like looking forward to seeing my kids, what they did today, or what my wife's making this dinner, or whatever. So making sure that you can kind of keep those parts of your life separate. Who likes to bring that shit home? Not me. And I have been guilty of bringing that home to Coleman before. And then it makes both of us sad because all my shit that I do is sad.
Another good one is just asking for help. There's nothing wrong with having ADHD. And honestly, the more people know about it, the easier it will be to ask for help. Honestly,
like, hey, my brain isn't wrapping its head around this. Can you help me out? You don't have to be like, I have ADHD, so I need help. Like, I feel like that's something that people are worried about. It's like, oh, they're gonna think I'm using it as an excuse or as a crutch. No.
Yeah, it's like
it is. It's what it is.
It is what it is. And from my own experience, I was ashamed to ask for help a lot of the times.
Sometimes it's so hard.
Yeah, I just didn't feel like, my burdens should be anybody else's burdens.
That's one of the hardest things I've had to learn with Coleman is like, I tell him like, how could you forget? Like, this is so important or blah, blah, blah. And then I've had to realize that, you know what? Coleman's not trying to, he's not trying to do it on purpose. Like, Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm coming.
And
I'm having a hard time getting up.
And I'll be honest, like, I feel like shit. Like, when I forget important things or, I don't know. Do you have any other tips since you're, like, in relationship with me, I guess?
I didn't know I was in a relationship with.
Oh, well, I guess. Damn, that hurt.
I think the biggest thing is just patience. I'm not a patient person. Like, I'm Latinx, I'm Latina, and no, I'm not a fucking patient person. Like, it's hard. I'm always, I got on fire. I'm always like, all right, let's get this show on the road, But like with Coleman, sometimes like I do have to be patient, and it's not like, oh, he's a child, I have to be patient. It's not like that, but just cutting him some slack, and I have a hard time doing that sometimes, because I'll be like, why aren't you on this like me? And it's like, well, my attention span and my memory is like, not gonna lie, it's pretty hefty. Like, I'm good with shit like that. And like people that aren't, I get impatient. But I need to not. I think I've been doing okay.
You're really good at being patient with me, and that's one of the reasons I love you. And that we got married. In my opinion. I do want to start going to the conclusion though. because we've been talking about like the ailments, the like what to do to help, all these things that ADHD is like a terrible thing to have, and sorry that you have it, kind of thing.
No,
I want.
neurodivergence is a great thing. Like neurodivergence is a term where it's like people whose like brain and thinking are like outside of the norm, right? So like people who have ADHD, people who have depression, anxiety, people who have like some type of Asperger's or like autistic. It's like all of these things make us different, and like it's dope because like if we didn't, then like people who don't hyper focus, I feel like a lot of streamers like have that hyper focus. I don't know how the fuck y'all like go so many hours and so much time doing this shit, and you get different perspectives and it's super dope. I am, in my opinion. Like I wouldn't. There's a lot of things that I've learned from Coleman that are like super great. Like besides patience, obviously patience is one, but I've learned a lot of things of how his brain works and how he tries so hard to be attentive, and it's like great. I don't know, I wouldn't have him any other way.
Aw. There is this quote, the super simple quote. It's ADHD is my superpower. People with ADHD have really good characteristics. Like, for example, if say someone with ADHD gets a job that they really wanted, say they're a marketer, they want to go into advertising, passionate about it. By passionate, I don't just mean they love their job. I mean they literally, ADHD people will hyper focus on that dream job of theirs. They will do everything in their power to make it the best for the company, for you. They're always looking for innovative ways to do something. ADHD people don't like to follow instructions like to a T. They sometimes go their own route with things, and sometimes those new ways that they do something can be better, or they can be seen as, wow, this is really efficient the way he's doing it.
And not every person is the same with ADHD either. Like, don't lump them into one
category. Yeah,
not you, but in general.
When it comes to having someone on your team who is ADHD, they will see things that someone else might not see particularly, and
they'll be 1,000% an asset.
And honestly, yeah, and more the people who have ADHD realize, it's not an ailment, it's not something to be ashamed of, it's something to be proud of and to embrace, the faster we can learn to use it to our advantage and instead of our detriment, And
don't go all Kanye though, like him being like, I'm off my meds. Oh my god, Kanye be giving people a bad fucking name, bro.
But I do want to emphasize again, meds, not everybody needs to do meds if they have ADHD.
Oh, I know, but Kanye's
Kanye, get back on your meds.
I want the old Kanye.
Fuck this new Kanye.
I don't know. Fuck a new Kanye. Give me the old Kanye.
Give me back Yeezy.
What is that?
What is what?
Oh my god, Coleman. There's pillagers or
whatever. Where are you?
Okay, come here. Follow the sugar cane. Come here.
What the fuck? They're on a boat.
Where are you? Do you see them?
Yeah, do you not see me? I'm right by you.
Where are you? Bitch. Oh, I see you.
Okay, don't worry about him. Just leave him. He's on a boat. No, he's on a boat, so he can't get out. I'm pretty sure. He's stuck on that boat.
That shit's so funny. What the hell?
He's stuck on that boat.
No, they're coming!
No, they're not. They're
not on a boat.
No, see this one on the left of you. Look. On the left.
Oh!
That one's stuck.
Did we kill it?
No. He's on a boat, which means he can't attack. I don't think he can.
No, but those motherfuckers over there are just walking.
Can he attack? Oh, he can attack. Okay, get away.
Bitch! Kill them.
No, just get away from that area. I don't want to fight.
Well, what if they come?
I don't want to
They're
fight
on their way.
I don't want to fight no pillagers. If they come, and we fight them. If they come, we'll fight them.
I'd rather kill them first.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Defend my land.
It's fine. They're not gonna kill the cows. They're not gonna kill the sheep.
I'm upset.
Oh my god.
Hey, this is actually where I wanted to build a mine, right where the sand is.
We can do the mine over here. It's fine. We're gonna expand this place for sure. Waterfront.
The villagers! The villagers! They're on land.
Where?
Oh shit! I don't know. Right there. Look. See over there.
Okay, let them be. They're not in our territory. If they come to us, then we'll fight them. But they're not coming to us.
See, they're coming. Look.
Get away from them. They're coming because they see you. Oh my god.
Coleman, I'm scared. Let's just kill them now.
I don't want to kill them.
Anxiety.
I don't want. Oh my god. They're in water. I don't like fighting in water.
Okay, fine. Let's wait till they get to us and land. Here. Come get me.
That's what I was saying.
Come get me.
Come get me. My god.
Hey, motherfuckers, I'm over here.
Alright, I'll fight them for you. Just so
no, you need my help.
Well, come.
I'm coming. Okay, Ollie, hold on 1 second. We're fighting some pillagers.
Stop running away, bitch! Help! Babe!
Where are you? Where are you?
I'm fighting them!
Did you get there? Did you get them?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Do you not see him? One's dead. Dead.
Sorry, I got you. Oh.
Okay, we're good. Is your stress level down?
Yes. It's a lot better. Did you get the flag?
Yeah, I got the flag.
Okay.
Actually, let me just conclude. I think we're good. So yeah, we fought the pillagers. If you liked this content, please subscribe.
Let us know.
Yeah, please subscribe. My YouTube is Moony Moon. The second O is a 0. My Twitch is Coleman. The O is a 0. You can also follow me on Twitter. I post a lot on Twitter, and that is Coleman TTV is my @
He also has an Winstagram.
I do have an Instagram, and that one is Coleman TTV as well. And yeah, follow me. I will be.
We can link them.
I'll be posting more frequently on my Instagram for sure. I will be posting regular updates on my Twitter. I also have a Discord that you can follow. It'll be on the link below in the about the video section. I just also want to.
If you wanted more Minecraft, let us know. If you wanted it to be longer, so
yeah, let us know. How is the length? If the length is good, that's great. If you want more Minecraft content, let us know. If you want Mary to be part of every episode, let me know. I will try to make that happen.
Ollie could be there too.
If you want Ollie to be in the next episode, let us know.
Say hi, Bubba.
I will be posting videos every week between the days Monday through Friday. Do you have any final words, babe?
Deuces.
Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a good day. Next week we'll be streaming on Sunday around 11 to 12 p.m. 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Arizona time.